Hello, this is Ken DeHeve, your Senior Content Director from UniformMarket. Today we're going to be discussing how to create personalized company uniform stores in 6 easy steps for a seamless buying experience for your customers' employees. Before we begin, let's take a look at some of our most recent clients who've joined UniformMarket and allowed us to help them create group stores for specific groups of customers. First up is Scrubs & Beyond. They enrolled in PM2 groups, and since then, we've created an Amazon-like buying experience for their customers with groups, which included over 160 plus hospitals and over 220,000 employees. UniformMarket created a platform that organizes shoppers and products in a manner that allowed Scrubs & Beyond to ensure that everyone who logs in only sees the items they're searching for. UniformMarket tied these changes into the back end of their store so that orders being pushed through the store go into a post-order process, which delivers the orders directly to the customer's back end and comes pre-packaged in a way their platform expects it to. Next up is Unisync Group, who also enrolled in the B2B Program Manager. As a result, over 80,000 of their employees are now able to log in and shop for uniforms seamlessly with an easy-to-use interface that's made just for them. Plus, over 2 million uniforms have been purchased using our platform. It's because our employee stores control product visibility by department, job type, employee hierarchy, and other considerations. Some of the uniform company stores we built were for big airlines like Air Canada, Alaskan Airlines, and others. Now that was just a few of our recent clients who've reaped the benefits of working with UniformMarket. So now let's talk about who this video is exactly for. Typically, you can be one of a few people who might be interested in group stores. Firstly, you may be a VP of sales or marketing who works at a uniform company doing group sales and serving workwear to the employees of your corporate customers. Perhaps you're an owner or a person in charge of increasing the revenue by onboarding more corporate accounts. Or lastly, you may be in charge of innovating new ways of delivering uniforms, or elevating the uniform buying experience to the employees in some way, and reducing the product returns. Now that we've talked about who this video is for, let's talk about some of the challenges and concerns you may have. If you've said any of these statements before, then you're one of the many that can benefit from group stores with UniformMarket. You may be challenged to provide specialized experiences for different customers based on their interests or preferences, job titles, industries, etc. It could be that you feel that having a generic one-store-fits-all setup will not appeal enough to customers or make them feel special in any way to warrant their repeat business. It also may not help you if you don't have the right technology or the right support to facilitate specialty stores for those specific industries you're trying to market towards. You might be struggling to efficiently serve multiple customer segments like schools or hospitals without stores that are designed to appeal to them specifically. It might also be that you don't have a way as efficient as groups to control spending, or setting up individual stores is just too time-consuming of a process for too much ROI to risk. However, I want you to know that with group stores created by UniformMarket, that no matter the challenge, we can help. If you feel like you can't control spending or don't have the right technology to support those specialty stores, or whatever the case is, we can help. With UniformMarket's group stores, you can control the products and embellishment rules at the employee level. You can offer organized group segments for buyers, products, payment, shipping locations, whatever. You can control annual spending and renewals at the employee level, including allowances, points, payroll deductions, and garment allotment. You can allow end users to have access to update, add, change employee records, and run reports. You can have instantly happy customers because your customers will be able to see their private stores immediately and don't have to wait weeks anymore. Because with UniformMarket, all of these things are accomplishable. As of now, you do have 2 options. You can do it yourself, but there lies a few challenges to overcome. You can create your own personalized stores, sure, but chances are you don't have the right tools and the right tech to create them in one day, or in as few as 6 easy steps, which means you'd have to locate other ways of manually controlling your annual spending and renewals at the employee level, like I just mentioned earlier. But it also means you won't get to enjoy the benefits of ledger-based tracking. Without that capability, it can be most assuredly a time-consuming, labor-intensive process, and one that you may not be able to align preferred payment methods with either. And then there's option 2. You can work with UniformMarket. With UniformMarket, you'll be able to create personalized uniform stores for corporate customers and provide a seamless buying experience within just one day. You can control the products and embellishment rules at the employee level, job specific of course, so you can designate which products your customers are allowed to see. You'll be able to control annual spending and renewals for you and your customers' employees, and that's just the beginning of the many benefits that come with it. So how exactly does one launch group stores in 6 easy steps? Well, let's break them all down for you. Step 1 is contact info. To begin building group stores, you'll have to enter the basic information to kick off the process. That includes name, address, company name, city, etc. And upload a company logo for the account to add a personal touch. Building FAQs is part of this step as well. FAQs ensure that customers are well equipped for the process. Before building a site, customers will get a simple checklist for account creation that you will need to enter in order to efficiently build your custom website. Step 2 is departments. Now you need to decide how many departments will be on the site and what their names will be. You can choose the colors, products, and styles you want each department to house. If you plan on having custom embroidery, you will need to know which department will receive it, for example. Step 3, embroidery setup. Here is where you can select company logos, department names, designations at the department, and product level. Step 4 is department setup. This is where you can group employees by department and apply their specific uniform requirements. Your custom website will be organized by department, and the most commonly used departments are provided by default, and you can create up to 3 custom departments. For example, if you work in a hospital, it's important to know which department you need in order to be able to select the proper products for your company and its employees. Step 5 is payment method. You can set up payment programs by groups, employee allowances, credit cards, employee points, or whichever of these you prefer. Step 6 is the final review. Once you've filled out all of the proper information, a review page will be waiting for you to confirm the choices you've made. It gives you the chance to make any final adjustments before it goes to publish. What are the benefits and features of group stores? Glad you asked. First, launching new group stores is faster than ever before. Launching a new group store doesn't have to be complex anymore, as your sales reps can now do it in just a few clicks at the client site in just one day. It's also incredibly easy to set up a complex configuration. Now, I know you think that building your particular store will be complex or hard to achieve, but it's not. It's just not. It also saves you tons of time and effort by not repeating the same configurations over and over again, and that's because UniformMarket offers preloaded configurations just for you and just for the sake of convenience. And lastly, you get the option to arrange a single ledger based on purchase orders, credit cards, allowances, quotas, points, payroll deduction, and supervisor approval. There's also multiple ledger-based options with cascading trigger events for purchasing rules. Now let's talk about how group stores work. Group stores are made of 3 major components: username and password protected. Each group is password protected so that only those who are supposed to have access to it have access. Sellers Commerce offers the fastest performance and security with CDN, Web Application Firewall, Load Balancer, Smart Routing, and SSL in the event of a DDoS attack. Multiple payment and shipping methods. You may select from a variety of different payment methods. Your payment methods include allowance, deduction via payroll, garment allotment, supervisor approval, points, company pay, purchase order, and credit card. Your website is not limited to only one tender type, but payment options may vary from employee to employee. Specific group pricing. Groups offer the ability for each of your clients to receive concierge-level service. You can set the pricing based on individual customer requirements. Now, I'm sure you're still wondering about this, and I'm here to answer your questions after all. So, who is UniformMarket, right? You've been watching for a few minutes now, and we haven't said what our qualifications are yet, or why you should even care. Well, for starters, we have over 85 years of experience in the uniform industry. Back in 2005, UniformMarket began building online solutions for the uniform, footwear, and gear industry. But the reason we're such experts in the field goes back much farther. UniformMarket grew from Made to Measure magazine, the industry trade journal that started it all over 85 years ago. The people who published Made to Measure founded UniformMarket and UniformMarket News, which is the #1 source for industry information, of course. So no one is better equipped to understand the needs of this industry. Respect for the past, eyes on the future. That's UniformMarket today. Now we have over 1,200 distributors, retailers, and manufacturers who've joined us. In fact, employees of over 3,000 corporations love to use our platform now to buy their uniforms because of its Amazon-like buying interface. And we've helped over 4 million employees shop for their uniforms from UN every year. So as you can see, we identify the unique needs of your customers, focus on what you do best, which is your products and growing your business. We also help you create group stores for your corporate customers, whether they're hospitals, airlines, or oil and gas companies, you name it. Our B2B program manager platform will enable you to provide a seamless buying experience for your employees, no matter what industry they are in. Now let's take a look at one of our latest projects involving group stores. In Case Study 1, we crafted a fully customizable platform for charismatic brands that could support over 400 retailers. Charismatic Brands is the world's foremost healthcare apparel and footwear company. They consulted with us to craft a fully individualized platform that could support their retailers and brands and offer them the groups, embroidery options, and microsites they required. They soon discovered UniformMarket, who crafted a fully customizable platform that could support all retailers while exposing existing and upcoming product lines to new retailers. We implemented a new embroidery manager as well, so they could customize products with embellishments, embroidery, and more, and use microsites to help them inventory their products by department, logo, and more. Now let's look at another case study involving group stores. Prudential Overall Supply is next. For Prudential, we created a flexible, fully customizable platform that contained over 30 microstores. Basically, they needed a customized platform that offered embroidery-based requirements and one that was flexible enough to accommodate all of their manufacturers, brands, etc., while updating microsites at the same time. We crafted a personalized platform that offered quick account setup and could accommodate as many manufacturers as Prudential could ever need. The flexible platform allowed for a high number of manufacturers to get set up on the site, with continual updates of their manufacturers from various catalogs. As a result, over 30 microstores were created and could be segmented by customer or industry type. Prudential now projects they'll double their direct sales output over the next 5 years because of group stores with UniformMarket. Our last case study example is Safariland LLC. A mid-sized company with an annual revenue of $47 million that operates in 3 countries, Safariland reached out to UniformMarket to help retain their VIP customers and to ensure the right technology could serve all of their markets. UniformMarket enabled them to launch customized stores for their VIP clients to run employee uniform and gear programs. UniformMarket equipped them value-added tools like Best Manager to help them retain and win more VIP customers. As a result, Safariland now serves uniforms and gear to over 18 public safety accounts with over 10,000 public safety professionals combined. Ordering uniforms is now easier than ever before, and their revenues increased by 20% within 1 year. So as you can see, you can create personalized company uniform stores in 6 easy steps for a seamless buying experience for your customers and employees. And it all starts with UniformMarket. You'll be able to experience real-time product updates, catalog updates, and you'll get exposure to over 1,000 different retailers. All you need to do is to fill out the questionnaire and schedule the time to speak with one of our experts. We will learn about your business, take the time to get to know you, and come up with a personalized plan that suits all of your business requirements. When you talk to us, have the decision makers on the call. They'll be able to decide if UniformMarket is right for your business. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at sales@sellerscommerce.com. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to speaking with you. That's all for now. See you all soon.